Yeah, that's right. I'm suing for 10,000 bucks, and if I lose, the maximum I have to pay this individual in lawyer fees is 15% of that, so 1,500. So I'm willing to risk that. And anyone can sue and do the same thing and take them to small claims court. And if you can't afford the 1,500, then sue for 1,000 bucks, and then the most you have to pay is 150 bucks if you lose. So if enough people are doing this, we can make a difference. So I'm setting precedents. I'm happy to do that, and I'm like going to be transparent on my Facebook group, OCDSB mass mandates, and hopefully, if I win, great. If I lose, I think that's great too. It sets precedents, and if enough of us do it, it's gonna change. They're gonna lift it.
Beautiful. Yeah, man. So talk to me, Scott. So you're doing something about this, right? You got inspired about from the convoy. You got inspired and you decide, hey, I'm going to
I,
do something about it, right?
I did. I started going to some meetings where I was just learning about my rights because they don't teach people individual rights in the school system here, which is kind of odd. So I was interested in that and lawsuits against people that have lost their jobs and they were denied employment insurance, et cetera, and how to fight those things. So it hasn't really affected me, but I think I want to understand this for other people. Like it bothers me that these things are happening for other people, not for myself. And then they put these masks back in place, and I was really like my heart sank, and I felt so bad for these poor kids that have to, you know, spend 7+ hours a day, like especially the young kids. And so what I learned from these meetings is if someone's breaching your individual rights, they're breaking the law. All right. And the process is this: you tell them they're breaking the law by giving them a notice of liability where you say, hey, you're breaking the law. Here's how you're breaking it. And here's how you stop breaking it. And you have so much time to stop breaking it, or I'm coming after you for money. Right. And
Well,
you do that to the individual breaking the law. So if it's a restaurant not letting you in because you don't have a vax pass, or not letting you in because you have a mask, that's discrimination. They're breaking the law. You have a right to participate with society and not be discriminated against. And it's those individuals that are breaking it. So I'm going after those individuals that are breaking the law in this case, because my daughter is a student at OCDSB and she's forced to wear a mask all day. So the one responsible for that in my case is my trustee. So Ottawa District School Board is separated into 12 school zones, and my school zones falls under a specific trustee. So I'm going after her. And I wrote her a notice of liability, and I sent a registered post, and she got it today.
wow.
So from today, she has 7 days to stop breaking the law and stop harming my child. And if she doesn't, I said she owes me 10,000 bucks. So the next thing is I'm going to go after my money. She owes me that money. If she doesn't reverse the mandates immediately, she has 7 days.
Amazing. So
And if
you're
she doesn't
going,
give me,
yeah. You're going out. You're actually. You're not. So I mean, I'm just thinking here as a layman. I would think, hey, you'd have to, try to sue the company or the organization, but that's not how this works.
that's right. I'm telling an individual person, I'm informing them that they're breaking the law, and I'm telling them that if they don't stop, then I will sue them. And I'm not going to involve lawyers, but I'm going to sue them in small claims court. In Ontario, you're allowed to sue up to $35,000. You can sue an individual in small claims court. And that's what I'm going to do. If she doesn't cease and desist harming my daughter, then she owes me 10,000 bucks. And if she doesn't pay that, then I'm taking her to small claims court and I'm going to win. And if enough of us do this, then it's going to stop, because I bet you she got the notice today, and I bet you she's a bit nervous about it. I'd love to see the look on her face when she gets that notice and when she gets my invoice that she owes me 10,000 bucks.
Amazing. I got to say, Scott, this is inspirational to see men, women, children fighting back against these kind of unjust mandates. Okay, and I wouldn't say laws, but breaches of our rights. And you're right, by the way, we're not taught our rights. So it's great to see somebody who's being informed and standing up for all of our collective rights. Thank you so much, brother. This is Mr. Scott Cameron in Ottawa, And we're going to be following over here at the War Cabin. We're going to be following what he's up to and supporting him all the way. H.A.I.L, brother. Thank you so much for your time.
Hail, brother. Thank you, man.